think Valorant's dying. I think it's just like lifeless. Okay, there's like a few factors though. It's like, okay, for one, VCT is in the off season. It's been off season for like, I don't even know how long. It feels like forever. That's like the thing about Valorant's like professional ecosystem is it feels like there's never matches. So that's one thing that's probably causing a lot of the game to feel kind of dead right now. Two, I think there's a lot of the player base that just is playing other games at the moment. I mean, there's like a lot of new games that just came out. So yeah, like a lot of people will be trying out like Marvel Rivals. I saw people like switching over from Valorant to Deadlock. So it's kind of like that. And I think the game has been getting stale recently. Like there's no new content, especially for content creators. It's really hard to kind of make up content when it's not provided by the game. Like the only content that content creators can make right now is like new agent, new pass, new act, new season, new map. That's about it. It's really hard to be creative unless someone organizes like a cool show match. Like I know people did like the pros versus noobs, like 1v5, 2v5. That stuff's pretty fun, pretty cool. I think it's pretty engaging, but right now it feels like the entertaining part is literally just those type of events. It's like that and the VCT circuit. The current map pool has also been kind of stale. Like if we look at the current map pool and what they're doing as well, okay, Abyss has been in the map or the game since it came out. Not a good map. Not a good map by any means. I'll be very sophisticated about it. This map is not fun. I have harsher words I could say about it, but it's just not fun. Ascent is literally the same map since it came out in beta. Did it come out in beta? I don't even know. It's the same map. Bind, they changed a few boxes since beta. Breeze is not in the map pool. Fracture is coming back, but with probably no changes. Haven has been the same, I think. The only thing I think they took out of Haven is that the self boost on Seaside. But other than that, I think Haven is the same. Icebox not in. Lotus is coming in. Gonna be the same map. That no changes. Pearl is basically the same map as it was. No, it is the same map, right? Like he's complaining, but it's valid. Okay, I'm only complaining because I'm hopeful and wishful about something changing and some exciting stuff happening to the game that like revitalizes it and kind of it reignites that like spark of joy within the community's hearts. Because I understand I do complain a lot, but I think there's just so much to criticize and complain about the game. And my criticisms aren't coming from like a bad place from anywhere. It's mainly coming from like concern. That's why I like talking about it. It's just like criticism. Well, yeah, Pearl's been the same map. Split, I like the map personally, but it's the same. And I mean, like, that's just kind of what happens. Like, certain maps come in, and then they get rotated out, and then they come back in, and nothing has been done to it. So I think the general consensus that you come to with, like, the maps is, okay, let's just throw in these maps and hope the community doesn't remember them, and they can relearn them again. And then let's take them out and throw in these other ones that just came out of rotation, but now they're coming back into rotation. So it's a lot of just, like, we hope you forget about this, and throw in, like, a new, but, like, same old map over and over. That's been like what's happening. I mean, I will say right now, I'm not the biggest fan of the current map pool, and it's mainly because of Abyss and Pearl. I mean, that's just my bias, and I don't like these maps, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't like Abyss. I think there's some people that like Pearl. Pearl's a playable map. Does it play well? Debatable, but it's playable. Abyss is just terrible. I don't know why this is still in the map pool. For as long as this map's in the map pool, like, I believe that each day this will take out 0.01% of the player base per day of this map being in the queue. I'm genuinely like, I'm about to join that 0.01%. Whenever I get this map, I groan. If I get frustrated or a video game is not enjoyable, I should not be playing that video game. And that's what my heart is telling me. It's just certain stuff like that.